Now's the time on Game Soup when we talk about the games we're gaming.
Yeah, it needs a little thing. Oh, you're doing it.
Yeah. It was just a Tonight Show ripoff, so we can't really use that. Johnny Carson.
Bleep it all out.
I started playing Shadow of Light this week.
Yeah,
Justin started playing Shadow of Light.
Yeah.
Either of you guys?
I downloaded it.
Yeah, I
That's a
downloaded
start.
it as well. I'm playing on
Getting
Wii U.
That's
Is that
fine.
gonna matter?
No.
What? I don't think so.
I just was worried because everybody in the office seemed to be like, I'm playing on Xbox One or PS4.
Well, it's because we want to justify why we spent $1,000 on these giant machines.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's like a 2D painted looking game. It's
Yeah,
not
it's
gonna
beautiful.
matter
It's
too much.
beautiful. I think it looks the same on every platform. I'm playing it on 360. So.
And you like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it a lot.
I talked to some people on the tubes that thought it was like a little mediocre. And
Oh, really?
I'm a little worried about it right now. but
Oh, man,
we'll
I
try
like
it.
it a lot so
Yeah,
far.
I'm a few hours into it and liking it a lot.
Cool.
So far.
I'm looking forward to it.
It is a little, I mean, I would say it's a little on the easy side.
Yeah. At least the first few hours are.
Yeah.
So you
Exactly.
jump around and then you have turn-based combat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
you-
when you encounter an enemy, it goes to the battle scheme.
Yeah.
You have a world you explore, and then the combat is turn-based, or pseudo-turn-based. It's more like Grandia, if anybody ever played that.
I played Grandia.
It's awesome. It's super great, super gorgeous. I don't have anything bad to say about Child of Light at this time, except it might be. I'm a little worried about it being too easy. I don't ever play games on hard, but I pumped South Park up to hard just because it was like mindless on a difficulty other than that. And hard was not hard. Hard was like the right difficulty for someone that's played video games. Child of Light may or may not be that. I'll report back.
Yeah. You encounter a friend that joins your party early on.
Yeah.
And for the first couple hours, one of them was leveling up pretty much every battle. So
Interesting.
You're increasing very quickly. But yeah, the game is awesome. As you can see, it's beautiful. Check it out. Greg, what are you playing?
I am 50 hours into Mario Golf World Tour. I'm just getting started, seeing as how Friday gets out to everybody. So I can. Me and Mitch filmed a video today announcing the IGN Invitational, where every fan is welcome to come, be a part of it.
That'd be fun.
Get in on it, play some golf with us. Then last night I went home, downloaded Child of Light, and then played Spider-Man 2 instead.
How was that?
It's not that great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's more Spider-Man.
The last Spider-Man 2 was really good.
Yeah, I know. That's what sucks, right? How good that PS2 version was. It's the same as the Amazing Spider-Man the last time around, which is, a fine game and collecting comics and swinging,
man.
but it's all forgettable in the long run.
I thought the Amazing Spider-Man 1 was bad. I
Yeah.
didn't like it. And I've heard 2 is worse than that. But
What
I
was the
haven't
one
played
with
it
like 5 different Spider-Men? It was all strange.
You're
yeah.
thinking of, well, there was Shattered Dimensions,
Yeah.
and then there was
Yeah.
Edge of Time. Shattered Dimensions was good.
I played Shattered Dimensions.
Edge of Time
It
was
had
not
like
good.
noir Spider-Man and stuff.
Yeah.
It's very strange.
Yeah. It was a cool
I
idea.
haven't played a Spidey game since then. I was thinking about trying this one out, but
No, this is, you won't. I mean, I turned it on, and it was like, ooh, okay.
Yeah, Mario Golf is awesome.
Yeah.
I've been playing a lot.
You've
of
been playing a
that.
lot, too. Yeah. We
So
have to actually
jealous.
sit down and play.
Yeah. The only I don't know if it's a gripe, if I'd even call it that. The progression system is a little unclear.
The biggest problem with the game is that it's super murky on a lot of things. Like, I mean,
the menu layout is kind of
Exactly.
weird. It's
The
I don't
menus-
know, where do I start? How do I start unlocking stuff?
Yep.
You just sort of like wander around and start. It's like you wander under a course and be like, well, I guess I'll try this.
yeah. That was the thing, is like I was playing it, and for the first few days I was playing it, I was like, I'm telling people, this is fun, but it's like, there's only 3 courses in the game? And then they sent me a B-roll list for when they were coming on Up at Noon. And I was like, what the hell? So they got here, I'm like, how did you unlock these? And they're like, oh, well, leave Castle Club, which is like this awesome, you're walking around as you're me, playing, buying, and go into this, now go into this, now go into this. It's like, how the hell would you ever know?
Really?
And
That's a little strange.
Toad pops up with dumb tips all the time, and he never tells you how to go do any of this
That's
stuff.
like normally the one thing Nintendo's always so good about.
Right.
so
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
no menu. It's like you walk around the menu.
That's
and then-
one option in the menu.
Yeah.
From the main screen, you either
There's
go
two
into
modes from the main
solo
screen.
play or whatever, or you go in, or a quick round of golf, or you go into Castle Club.
But
And
quick
Castle
round of golf just sounds like the time
Versus,
waster.
yeah.
But there's
That's
like
where
that's
everything
like the,
is.
That's where there's
really
all
weird.
these challenge. There's 90 challenge tokens that are star coins. Then you beat all of those, which I did, and I was like, I did it finally. And then it's like, now go get 90 of the moon coins, and I'm like, oh my god, there's too much content.
That's very contemporary Super Mario Brothers to have like that many things
I'm
to do.
so excited about Mario Golf.
Yeah,
it's like the
so
right
good.
game
It
for
is
the
really
right
good.
time.
Yeah.
Despite those gripes. Yeah.
They really nailed it then because the last sports game was Mario Tennis and
Yeah,
it was garbage.
Yeah.
I'm glad
It's
to have
so
good
boring.
Mario sports games again.
There was the golf or the soccer game, Strikers.
Yeah, that was
Strikers
cool.
was awesome.
There was a sequel that I never played though. There's actually a collection on Wii called like the Mario Sports Collection, and it was just like they just put it out and it got really quiet afterwards. And we're like, what happened with that? It was like baseball and 2 other games in that.
Yeah.
Remember that?
No.
They
Oh
haven't done a
yeah,
good
I
golf
remember
game in a long time.
baseball. Wow, it had Home Run Derby in it.
Yeah, yeah,
Forgot all about that.
yeah. This
Anyway.
is forgettable.
Justin, you're still playing Elder Scrolls Online?
Yeah, every night I'm playing Elder Scrolls Online. I'm really bummed out that the sentiment. If people don't like a game, fine, but I feel like they're not liking that game having not played it. You know, they're reading people's reviews and they're wanting to not like it because it's $60 for the subscription, and so now these negative reviews are reinforcing negative feelings they already have, and they've made up their mind about something that they never actually checked out and played, and that bums me out because.
But that's not anything new, but still.
Yeah, I know, but it's especially like if someone doesn't buy, whatever video game, it's like, oh, that sucks. That game didn't sell. But an MMO, that can kill an MMO if people don't give it a shot. Like if the bad momentum boulder gets rolling down the hill, there's like almost no coming back from that. Like it snowballs and people will leave the game, or people that were on the fence will not try the game, and then they don't get the subscriber money that they need, and then an MMO can be in trouble really quick. And I like Elder Scrolls a lot, and so it does bum me out that I don't feel like people are giving it a fair chance. I hope it hits consoles, and I hope when it hits consoles, it does fix the problems that I do have with the game, and that console gamers have a positive experience.
I'm looking forward to it.
Can we go adventure together?
Yeah, you'll have to show me everything.
Yeah.
We made that pack on this show to play it. I had started it on PC, enjoyed myself fine, but got distracted, and I knew I'd really commit to the trophies.
I enjoy just exploring the world, collecting sky
Have
shards.
we seen trophies yet?
For this?
Yeah.
No, I don't think there's a trophy list out yet. It doesn't come out till June on PlayStation 4.
The wiki editor is Sam Claiborne.
I'm looking forward to it. Well, he would know trophies more than I would know wikis.
It's true.
Sam, what have you been playing?
So I reviewed NES Remix 2, which I liked. I gave it a good score. I thought the challenges weren't as interesting as before, but the game selection is a lot better. It's kind of counterintuitive.
Yeah.
And that's because I feel like 7 Punch-Out challenges that
It's
only
not
go
enough.
through half the people
Yeah.
wasn't that great. And and I knew the games so well. I know I could make Mario 3 from scratch. I know
from your brain.
Yeah, and so presenting me with challenges in that game and
Yeah.
Super Mario 2, actually most of these games, all except the awful Wario Woods. I don't care about the Wario Woods apologists out there. The game stinks. It's so bad. It's so stupid and bad. They give you platformer controls that don't work, and you have to use that to move around puzzle pieces. It's so stupid. Anyway. The rest of the games are all great, and I just know them really well, and it wasn't very challenging. But it's super cool when they tweak them and they do that remix stuff and they just mess with them. And
I look at using Samus to clear Mario blocks.
Yeah, I mean, is there anything cooler?
As soon as you say it, Aransky ends it.
And I just want to play that more of that. And I want really hard a big reel of Punch Out, just Punch Out remix
I know.
at this point.
Yeah. I was so disappointed to find out Punch Out is, I guess I almost called it my favorite NES game, and I don't know if I would go that far, but it's way up there. Punch Out's so good, and only 7 challenges for that game.
Yeah.
Why?
The emulation looks so good
Really?
in NES Remix. Yeah, I mean, it's just beautiful. Everything about it's beautiful. And then you go and you play virtual console games that are the same games, and they look like absolute garbage. They didn't get emulation right. On 3DS, it looks pretty good.
I think these games, I'm kind of torn between them getting out a sequel so quickly. NES Remix is this awesome. I hope NES Remix is new Nintendo. I hope this is what Nintendo is now. It's hey, we have this cool thing. It's $10. It's out right now.
15.
Yes, 15.
Leave them wanting more is totally fine with me.
The
too.
sequel out in 6 months. Boom, here it is. But the downside is, then you get a sequel, and they kind of took their best games and squandered them with kind of so-so remixes. Take your time and do it right, but do more of this awesome stuff.
Yeah. But still, I recommend playing it,
Sure.
And it comes out in a collection in Japan on disc, and it's so
The
cool.
two of them are on disc together in
I
Japan.
want that.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
But I'll just wait till there's 6 of them out and get them on that disc.
Yeah, I hope there's more. Still
Yeah.
want Super Nintendo Remix, SNES Remix.
Yeah.
That's gotta be coming.
It would be so, and they will never do. Oh man, fingers crossed, but never do something as crazy as N64 remix. But I mean, I can just see doing Mario 64 challenges.
Pretty cool.
Just the weird stuff, because that's what's great about these games is that they challenge you to do things that you did as a kid, try to get all the coins in that ship level that only has coins in Mario 3. Try to get them all. You don't have to. There's nothing in the game telling you to. It's just a challenge you gave yourself.
It really
And I
taps
love
into that
idea.
feeling of making your own fun in a video game besides just beating a level.
Yeah, so think about Ocarina of Time or Mario 64. It'd be really fun if they just dropped you in and be do this crazy thing, get from Death Mountain to the lake, in under a minute and 30
Yeah.
seconds or whatever.
See, that's what I love in Mario Golf is when you go and you do the challenges and it's the same course you've had, but it's like get these coins, get the ball through these rings, get this, complete 3 holes in a minute and a half. Like it's taking what they've already built and then just making you look at it different.
In ideal situations, that's what trophies and achievements do.
Yep.
And
The
I think
best
people
ones.
that are detractors of those things and don't understand them don't realize that I think they used to be a little bit more creative in how they do these things. A lot of times now it's like unlock the level, like beat these bosses.
Yeah.
But like if you really think about them, that's what challenging
Right.
achievements are like.
Yeah, too often it's just you just earn them naturally as you play the game normally.
Finish this chapter. You finish this chapter.
I wrote an article about how nostalgia is underrated or written off all the time, but it's like a totally like nostalgia makes people feel good. You hear the music and you see the graphics, and then it takes you back to like an earlier time. And like, so in some ways, that's like kind of not fair to modern games because they're at a disadvantage compared to like Zelda. You hear the Zelda music and
Right.
you're immediately predisposed to like it. But I think like if it makes you happy, like who cares where that happy feeling comes from? And like NES Remix, in my opinion, is an example of nostalgia absolutely done like the right way. Like put a new spin on this old thing, and it's awesome.
Last week, one of our audience members asked us what games we felt nostalgic about from our childhood, and Brian Altano said Super Mario Brothers was one of the games. And then on YouTube, someone commented, Super Mario Brothers cannot be nostalgic. People talk about it all the time on the internet. And someone replied, I don't think you know what nostalgic is. It's pretty good.